Hey folks, Russell here about RWA Fishing. Folks, right now I'm giving a very special thanks to the DMV Whisker King. And let me tell you why. Many months ago, I won from a drawing he was having a bass box giveaway. Had some excellent prizes in there. So I sent my information in and he sent it off to me through the U.S. Postal Service. Okay, so I'm waiting and waiting. Uh, Checking the package through their tracking source, and the package has not arrived. All right, so I get in contact with the post office and get transferred around, uh, even as much as getting in contact with the actual carrier who happened to be off that day. It was scheduled to be delivered. So tried to get in contact with the fill-in, and no one seems to know what happened to that box. And worse yet, it wasn't delivered, and it did not get sent back to the Whisker King. He was also on his end trying to find out where the package went to. So that package apparently was lost. How you lose a package of that size, I don't know. I don't know. But it happens. But that that really bothered him that I won a nice prize and never received it. So just recently, out of the kindness of his heart, he put together another box for me. And that was really awesome. So instead of trusting the post office again, since he lives nearby me, so I went up, visited him, and we had an excellent, wonderful conversation. Where he gave me the box, and he described what was in it. So now I'm going to show you. Put it in a monster bass box. How about that? So let's cut it open so I can show you what the Whisker King did. All right, this pack of Exo Swim 4-inch Biospawn worms. Oh no, it's not worms. Swim baits. Hey, you know how much I really use swim baits. If you've seen any of my videos, you know swim baits are one of my main weapons. And folks, speaking of swim bait, look at this rascal. Man, you find some open water and put this rascal to the test. That is nice. Let's open that up and take a closer look. All right. It's got the lip on it, and segmented, so I'm sure it has nice swimming action. That is a serious hook right there. That's a serious hook. So this is intended for some serious sized fish. I like the feel of it too. All right. Oh, that's sharp. Oh yeah. All right. See if I can get that back in the bag. Great. All right. And I have been wanting to get one of these since I first saw. Where did I see it? I saw Bucktails Outdoors. He had received one of these. And in describing it, I said, wow, I would like to get a hold of one of those. And lo and behold, this is weedless. I like the weight, 5/8 of an ounce, so it should cast really good. And a lot of times at my favorite lake, I need some distance. Let's take a look here. Soft body segmented, so it should get good swimming action. And once they bite into it, that's really soft. Yeah, the hook ratio should be no problem. Boy, looking forward to sending that rascal through the pads. I have been wanting to get a hold of one of these. We're gonna put it to the test too. And we got some katana hooks here. wide gap hooks. What size are these? It's size 4.0, which is a good all-around size. It works good with these swim baits. And let's see what else we have. We have, oh, look at this Z-Man popping frog. Pop frog Z. Alright. And these Z-Man products are really nice. Okay. Oh, they even have a little slot here so your hook can be a little bit more weedless. The katana hooks will fit pretty good on here too. So you put one on there, pop it above the surface. You may even let it swim just below the surface to get those legs kicking. Right. Yeah, this would be good for those days when the top water bite isn't on and the fish want to stay below the surface. Like that. Now we got a Lunkerhunt Crush. Alright, this is another popping lure. Let's open it up and take a look. Now this is going to be excellent when the fall bite is really on. When the fish are hungry most of the day and they're hitting the surface really good, even in open water. Yeah, cast this thing around the open water edges of some structure. Yeah, this thing will get hit. All right. Let's see if we can get that back in there. All right, got it back in there. All right, and here are some Lunkerhunt worms. Let's see, these are the catch. Oh, they just said catch big fish. All right, well that's the idea. Another use for the katana hooks. And you know how a worm is pretty much a standard when you're bass fishing. Actually, a worm is probably one of the first artificial lures I've ever used. And just a regular stick bait, and these vessels still work. They still work. Okay, and we got here. All right. Now, a lot of times, if you find they're missing or short striking on your bigger frogs, that's when you downsize. And a lot of times, that'll get the bites. Right. Excellent. Excellent. And look at this. They'll be able to see this thing a mile away. That's gonna be bright. Let's see. Descend. Salted core. Oh, it comes with a 4.0 EWG hook too. All right. That curly tail will give a lot of action. You can Texas rig this. Let's see. If you want to, you can put it as a trailer on some things. Oh yeah. This is good when visibility might be low in the water. Right. Or if you want them to really see that from a long way away. Those days when they're willing to chase something down. Okay. And here we have some Dachi hooks. And folks, a lot of guys who use red hooks love them. Tell me, they do. Yeah, they do. And we got a couple of different sizes in there. All right, we can match those up with some of these soft plastics here too. And staple of bass fishing, this spinner bait. A lot of times a spinner bait will get through where a vibrating jig won't, because of that slimmer profile. And this one has double willow blades, one gold, one silver. All right, Catch Company Pro Series. Right. And folks, there's more. And folks, it's always good to have promotional items. We got some DMV business cards. And check this out, folks. Something we're all using these days. DMV Whisker King face covering. Oh yeah. I'll be sporting this probably when I'm fishing and I have to be around some other people. So I'll pop that rascal on, put it in my ear slots, so that way I conform to all state regulations. All right. Man, I can breathe through that pretty easy too. A lot of the cheaper ones kind of suffocate you. So I can breathe through that one pretty easy. All right, like that. All right, folks. And that is a lot of gear. I tell you, out of the kindness of his heart. And let me tell you, bro, I really appreciate you. Can't thank you enough. God bless you. And as you often say, get it right, get it tight. Hey folks, Russell here of rwafishing. Well, today my main purpose is to see if I can make these spiders a little more durable. That's one of their shortcomings. You know, after a few bites or being dragged over a little structure, they lose their buoyancy. And I find most often they develop tears right here where the eyelet goes through. And I even had one where the entire bottom leg section just lifted up. Now I've tried super glue before, but that only held for maybe like 3 or 4 casts at the most. So I switched to an epoxy, thinking that might be a little bit more flexible. So I applied that to the tear area. The other one where the leg section came off, I haven't tied that one on yet. So we're gonna toss this rascal out there. Hopefully we get some bites to see if I can increase its durability. Well folks, let's see how it goes. Okay, I attempted some repairs to the spider with epoxy, and we're going to see how well it holds up. The water level is down. As you can see, there's a lot more grass on the surface because of the lower water level. Got a few puffy clouds, but doesn't seem to be threatening rain yet. So we're gonna see if there's anything out here is willing to bite and see how this spider repair does. Spiders like webs, not grass. Hope I didn't rip it when it hit that leaf behind me. I still see it on top. Something hit it. Man, he feels heavy in that grass, but he's a little rascal. All right. It kind of looks like a sniper with all this, you know, they wear that, what do they call that? The gunny sack or something like that? Something like that. Looks like a sniper. But he bit that spider. Bit that rascal right at the edge of the grass, it looked like. Look at that, he was double fanged. Double fanged by the spider. Mouthful of spider. We got a mouthful of salad too. We get the spider out. Let's get that spider out of him and then get the salad out of him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna see if that spider held up. Let's see if we get that salad out of him. He got a bunch of it in there. Alrighty, he's probably about a pound. But thanks for showing up, buddy. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, got a bunch of them. There we go. All right, thanks for showing up, buddy. Gonna let you go in this lower water. And there he goes. All right, now let's see if the spider is still buoyant. Right, it's like it's still floating. All right. So far, it's staying buoyant. Hope to get another bite to see if it can survive another bite. Oh, is there a fish on there? I think there's a fish on there. Yeah, there is. All right. I was wondering where the spider went to. That rascal didn't make a splash at all. Look at that rascal didn't make a splash at all. And I was wondering where my spider went to. He's maybe like an ounce or two bigger than the first one. He's got a mouthful of spider. Let's see, he took that in a little deeper than most of them do. He's kind of like snuck up on it. Didn't make a splash or anything. I was just looking and said, where'd the spider go? And I thought it was like stuck in a clump of grass and got pulled down. But grass doesn't start going sideways, so back and forth. All right. Let's see, where is that hook? It's going to be a real test because he took that rascal kind of deep. got it out. And he's not bleeding. That's good. Okay, he is a little bigger than the first one. And he took that spider down. This is probably like 1.25 pounds. All right, buddy. Thanks for showing up. Help me out with my spider experiment. Help me out testing the spider. See if it stays buoyant. But we're gonna let you go now. Thanks for showing up. I really had to put a twist to get that one out. She still floats, folks. We might be on to something about how to make these things a little bit more durable. Oh, you saw that? That one missed it. Well, folks, I can say probably of a certainty that epoxy works better than super glue. Like I said, I epoxied the eyelet area, and that seems to still be in place. When I caught that second bass, he took it pretty deep, and I had to really contort that spider to get it out, and it still stayed floatable. Stayed buoyant. Is there such a word as floatable? I don't know. And then when I slung it into the bush down there, that didn't put any new holes in it. So I think the next thing I might try is sealing off this area where the double hooks come out, and see if that helps it at all any. Well, folks, we got two. Had a bite on the third one. I think it was a small one. He couldn't get it in his mouth, or either I reacted too fast. But it seems like I might be on to something with the epoxy. Now the question is, when I get new ones, should I treat them with the epoxy right off? I think I might start doing that. And something else I noticed is that the 2.5-inch versions perform better than the 2-inch versions. They're a little bit more durable and a little bit heavier too. Well, folks, thanks for coming out here with me while I put my real little repair to the test. Hey, if you're new to the channel, it's a good idea to hit that subscribe button and then follow it up by the bell notification, so that way you know when I'm out here doing all kinds of things. And for coming out here and testing my spider repair and showing that it's successful, a thumbs up will be greatly appreciated. Well, folks, thanks for watching RWA Fishing, and as always, God bless you.